to the third part of the underrated animated series, where we dive deep-ish into, as the title implies, underrated animators and show them off to help them grow their channels. Today's animator we'll be covering in this episode is Rabbit Animation. You may have seen his animations before, but I chose to do this guy, because he was kind of my main support for YouTube for a while. So, like the other animators I covered before, the first thing I want you to do is go down and give this guy a sub. He's a great animator and he deserves a lot more than he has. And so without further ado, let's jump into his animations and let's just give this guy some love. So there are a few things that stood out to me about his animation style. Rewatching his Call Sign Striker scrapped animation, one thing that jumped out to me immediately was the Halo Wars 2 style that he has, with the two generals confronting each other. I'm a huge Halo Wars 2 fan, and seeing this was so cool to me. Being able to see these mega characters on big battlefields. That's something hard to do for sure. And you can see in this scene specifically, he nails it with other details. The grunts get shot, the jackals get shot, the marines get blown up in the background, and it just looks so great. So I really appreciate that, because he's willing to take that risk to make more big battle scenes.
I know you. We've been here before. No surprises.
Does anybody remember this trailer, the Know Your Enemy trailer between Cutter and Aatrox? With the combination of this song and the graphics, make this like a spine-chilling trailer to this day. But his animations kind of remind me of this, and it, like I mentioned before, it's so cool. I think I'm gonna try to do that, but I don't know, that animation I just showed you guys, it definitely reminds me of this trailer because of the huge scale of armies fighting, and that was just the best part, in my opinion. And this is a strange thing I noticed, but something that gets reviewed over a lot in stop motions is the muzzle flashes and the muzzle pieces that they use. I'm starting to use digital flashes now, but he is really good at adding muzzle flashes, like mega pieces. You can see with when they shoot the bulldog, when Marines shoot the bulldog at the brute, or when any Marine is shooting anything really, the muzzle flashes are fluent and they look great. And I think that his channel in general is also really, he's really good at making muzzle flashes look realistic on the guns, because that's honestly hard to do. I've tried it before and I only have like one or two muzzle flash pieces, but I definitely commend him for this, because this is really good. He does a really good job, especially with the shotguns. I don't even know how he does it, but he does it great. So that, I would say, is definitely hard to do, but he does it flawlessly. Another thing I want to mention is the realistic movements of all the characters, especially you can see in this animation and the later animations to come. They look definitely human, and same with the Covenant too. They look definitely Covenant. You can tell that they're not just robots. They're not just toys moving. They have human and alien movements to them, and it looks great. Thing that I want to mention is that he can do really good storytelling. He has it with his one of his entries that I'll show on screen here in a minute. The storytelling in animations is key. If you're trying to tell a story about the Covenant, the humans, or whatever, you want to have good storytelling. You want the viewer to know and to understand what's going on, or what is about to go on, so the animation has more of just it's not as boring. I kind of suffer with the lack of storytelling. I'm getting better though, but I will say he does really good at creating storytelling, and you'll know exactly what's going on in his animations. So that I really like about him. Last but certainly not least, one of the more important reasons why this is an underrated animator to me is the fact that he, as my channel grew and as I began to create animations and as I began to experiment with new stuff, he was always there to support me, and that means a lot. I look at where I started with like 17 subscribers, which is not very much, all the way to now. He's been there through it all, I would say, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, this is Rabbit Film Animations. I want to say I thank you, dude. I appreciate you being there with me. I love to watch your animations. They're all really good, and I look forward to seeing you grow and improve in your animations. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.